true greatness is often fleeting.
Xayah was exposed. Prey actually dies with his ultimate up. The Featherstone wasn't even used in the fight. There's no peel for him as Khan wants to turn around to kill.
Yep, looks for it. Actually does a decent job there onto Faigal the Flash. Oh my god, finds the weak point now. Wolf, he's in trouble. The double kill for Khan!
Khan is one of the best top laners of all time. For years, he's been considered a god of the game.
Here comes Redmond!
Oh my god, the triple stun! Massive key burst, triple kill, quadra kill! Is this gonna be the penta? He's gonna be delivered at this time! That's gonna be the first ribbon in 3 years! Penta kill for Khan, and the 2-0 for King's Own Dragon X!
He make it away, but here comes Pawn. They're looking for the dive. 3 members trying to go under this turret. There's the flash stun. There's the burst damage, but Snow! He gets killed under turret! Now Snow is forced to flash away, and Khan gets away!
His barrel goes for the engage, but he gets completely interrupted. Life now trying to run out of this one. 4-man Naru to the wall is Rascal!
And yet, victory escaped him time and time again.
And there is nothing left to stop Samsung Galaxy as they take down their first opponent. They are the first in the semifinals, and who can really stop this team?
Khan, can he get it done? He can't, the Vladimir. They can't do it. This is it. The greatest team in the history of League of Legends, taken down by the greatest team Europe has ever produced.
Worlds 2021 was Khan's last chance to find glory before retirement. His story would either end in triumph or tragedy. But no matter how it ended, Khan became a legend.
Khan hungrily, greedily looking for it. Inspired is not going to give it to him. He TPs. Canyon goes in for the damage. Khan comes in. Couple more shots. A penta for Khan.
Khan has pretty much always been one of League's hottest talents. He was scouted out of solo queue as a kid, then played for minor Korean and Chinese teams before getting signed to Xiaogu as a sub in the LPL. But his big break came as the starting top laner for Longzhu Gaming in the 2017 summer split.
Xayah was exposed. Prey actually dies with his ultimate up. The Featherstone wasn't even used in the fight. There's no peel for him as Khan wants to turn around to kill.
Yep, looks for it. Actually does a decent job there onto Faigal the Flash. Oh my god, finds the weak point now. Wolf, he's in trouble. The double kill for Khan!
Longzhu were struggling, and Khan burst onto the scene by immediately turning their fortunes around. They beat SK Telecom T1 in the summer finals and went to Worlds as the #1 seed from Korea.
Yeah, Weaverswell is going to split up SKT as Mooney just on the wrong side of this battle. They can just focus down this Nexus, and that's what Prey is starting to do. Wolf jumps his way through the quickness. It's just going to spell his death. His flank is not tanky right now. The Beast doesn't do anything. Fake is going to explode as the massive damage from Prey is going to say goodnight to the king of the mid lane. The Nexus falls, and your new champions of the LCK is Longzhu Gaming.
If you predicted Longzhu to finish top 5, you would have been laughed out of the room by everyone. If you predicted Longzhu to win the grand final, they still would have been laughing at us. But no one is laughing today. There are tears in the eyes of Longzhu's faces because they have beaten the champions, they have beaten the gods, and Longzhu Gaming are going to Worlds.
At Worlds, Khan was hailed as the best top laner in the game and was considered one of the best players at the tournament. But unfortunately, Khan's first ever run at Worlds ended in disaster when Samsung Galaxy knocked out Longzhu with a 3-0 in the quarterfinals.
The rest of the team ready to push through the bot lane. The wave already pushed the inhibitor. Easy to drop. Samsung Galaxy defying expectations. 3-0 was a likely result, but not in the way you expect here. As they look to knock down BDD, he can barely wave through the Protobot to land the stun, the root, the ace, and there is nothing left to stop Samsung Galaxy as they take down their first opponent. They are the first in the semifinals, and who can really stop this team?
And yet, despite the devastating loss, the narrative around Khan didn't really change. He was still one of League's most exciting top laners, and more importantly, he was a fan favorite. The crowd loved the fact that he was a solo queue superstar living the dream, and that he had the attitude to match.
야, 의진아 뭐 하고 있어? 촬영하고 있어? 미리 얘기 하나 해줄게. 준우승 축하하고 이제 힘내자. 전 세계 탑 라이너분들이 한 가지만큼은 이제 명심하셨으면 좋겠어요. 여러분들이 지는 게 아니고 여러분들이 지면은 그거는 정글 탓입니다.
So I just want to say one last thing to all the top laners in the world. Keep this in mind. If you lose, it's not your fault, but the jungler's fault.
Okay, well.
Not everyone loved Khan's goofy attitude though, and some thought it was even impacting his performance.
This is a guy that throughout his career, he had ups and downs. People were saying, Khan is a choker, Khan can't do this, he's not serious enough, blah, blah, blah.
But Khan brushed off the doubters. He knew he was one of the best in the world. He just needed to grind out a little longer for that big international win. And yet, at tournament after tournament, Khan fell short.
There goes Let Me Solve. It's caught up by Khan. Khan gets tapped back. He's got the ultimate available. Gorilla is not going to be able to save him. And Kinzo's face is in tatters. For the first time ever, RNG is chasing success. Royal never give up, rule the world. Winning MSI 2018. The gap be damned. Champions can fall, gods can bleed. Where were you when the West rose up to conquer champions? G2 Esports eliminates SK Telecom. North America face Europe at the MSI Finals.
The ulti comes out in such a close exchange. For now, they're winning, but Perkz is coming in. This is his hero moment. If he wants to turn this fight in favor of team, this could be the game-defining moment. Faker is gone. Kenny's next on the list. There's no way he can duel Yasuo. Amada's coming in, but he's just walking into the meat grinder of Perkz. Khan, can he do it? It's not enough. They've done it. G2. Khan, can he get it done? He can't. The Vladimir. They can't do it. This is it. The greatest team in the history of League of Legends. Taken down by the greatest team Europe has ever produced.
Khan was still being hailed as one of the best in the world, but he always fell inches short of glory. After 3 years of being considered one of the best top laners in the game, Khan still didn't have his victory. Something had to change. Khan returned to China and jumped to FPX for the 2020 season, hoping to find victory on the defending world champions roster. Everybody thought that Khan was a massive upgrade for FPX, and that the 2019 champions might be able to run it back. But Khan ended up splitting a lot of time with Gimgoon, and neither of them ended up helping the team qualify for Worlds.
1-2 minions with Rookie TPing in with the Baron buff, and those death timers, you know where they're heading.
Yep, they're going straight for the Nexus. They're going straight to LGD tomorrow.
To make that impossible run when everyone counted Invictus Gaming out, they showed up in a Game 5. LGD, are you watching? The regional qualifiers are Invictus Gaming's speciality. Goodbye, FPX. The 2018 World Champions are coming next.
By the end of 2020, the narrative around Khan had shifted. He was still an amazing player, sure, but his middling year on FPX marred his reputation. After all, if he couldn't even qualify for Worlds with the defending world champions on his side, what hope did he have of ever lifting the Summoner's Cup? And to make things worse, Khan was running out of time. In Korea, mandatory conscription has ended a lot of promising esports careers. Sure, there are some ways to delay service, but it looms over every great Korean star.
이제 게임 하나에 몰두할 수 없는 여러 가지 외부적인 요인이 있을 그런 상황이 있는데 나이가 먹어가면 아무래도 군대 문제가 진짜 코앞으로 직결되기 때문에.
In July 2021, Khan said that this was going to be his last season. He didn't have any more ways to delay his military service. Retirement was imminent. This meant that 2021 was going to be his last chance to win Worlds. One last ride to prove that he was once again the greatest top laner in the world. And so, once again, Khan teamed up with the best. He joined Damwon, the defending world champions, and dominated Korea.
His barrel goes for the engage, but he gets completely interrupted. Life now trying to run out of this one. A four-man Naru to the wall as Rascal finds a four-man wallop afterwards, gets congratulated with that first blood, and Genji limp away. Life gonna get burned down by the death ray. Ruler in a bit of trouble. Canyon is gonna stun him up, and Showmaker takes the kill. Canyon was down to like, what, 1 health? All right, well, congratulations for your series MVP, Canyon. The Nexus falls down, and Damwon Kia get the 3-0 over Gen G and will be your spring LCK champions.
You're on the opposite side of this poke. They're just trying to get the smite down on time and Winda coming in, but Showmaker has the damage, and he takes out 2, but the Infernal Soul will go the way of T1. Can Owner and Kana salvage it? No! And Damwon Kia will be your champions of LCK Summer 2021 in a devastating 3-1 victory.
Khan replaced Nuguri on Damwon, who many considered to be the new best top laner in the game. So he had some pretty big shoes to fill if he wanted to live up to his old reputation. Khan returned to Korea humbled by his experience on FPX. He played a more supportive background role on Damwon instead of carrying like he used to. Many people thought he was washed, but his playstyle evolved. Damwon won everything domestically, emerging as by far the strongest team from one of the strongest regions in the world. And yet, at MSI, international victory escaped Khan once again.
Last remaining Nexus turret is at 1/4 HP. The minions are coming in, and RNG is going forward. Cryan goes after the enemy AD carry, but he's not able to find him. Canyon will die first. RNG, they're on the Nexus. Damwon has no ability to stop this. It's game over! To be the best, you gotta beat the best! And RNG take down the world champs to become your MSI champions of 2021!
The LPL are kings again!
Still, Damwon entered Worlds as the clear favorites. This was Khan's best chance to win, and he was gonna make it count.
Now, the hope is alive for Rogue.
Stunned into the hook. Larson almost down, but he pops the stopwatch just in time. Supreme says talent will come out. It's a double for Khan. Benny, the hope was there for Rogue, but immediately it's slammed right back in their faces. Canyon and Khan can do no wrong. And Summer tries to get away, but Khan gets the quadra. Can he do it? Can he find the penta here for Damwon Kia? Canyon's gonna chase down Inspired. Khan hungrily, greedily looking for it. Inspired is not gonna give it to him. He TPs. Canyon goes in for the damage. Khan comes in. Couple more shots. A penta for Khan.
Damwon kicked off Worlds with a perfect 6-0 group stage. No other team at the tournament looked that dominant. And that dominance continued as they stomped Mad Lions with a 3-0 sweep.
And Mad Lions may have found a Khan here, but Khan is having none of it. Pops the stopwatch, slices through Mad Lions. Khan, in his last Worlds, doesn't even want to lose a game. Undefeated 9-0. Damwon Kia, in the pursuit of perfection, they are found worthy once again, and they will fight T1 in semis.
But Khan's real challenge began in the semi-finals. Because now, he was facing the only player with more LCK titles than him. The man who won 3 world championships while Khan couldn't even win 1. Faker. Domestically, Khan has had Faker's number in the past. Khan has the second most LCK titles behind Faker, and also handed the GOAT his only LCK finals losses. This time, he was backed up by 4 young up-and-coming players, ready to follow his lead to victory. This was Faker's chance for a return to his former glory. But Khan still needed that one win, and he'd have to go through the GOAT to get it.
Keep your eyes on Khan. Body slam flash is an option. He's gonna move in. Faker flashing over the wall, just trying to make it out to safety, but Canyon on the chase. He's gonna find the root on the Faker, the stun into the wall, and there is Barrel. The gold lead too big. Damwon Kia dominated the early game, and they're gonna remind T1 why they were the favorites coming into this series as they run them down. Showmaker, though, low on mana, leaping back. Gumayushi, maybe he can get the shutdown. No, holding on for now. Keria and Gumayushi want to get something done, but Ghost will get a bit of revenge. And now Keria has to run for the hills. The body slam flash, the ace coming in for Damwon Kia. Everything being bet on this smite. Faker goes to sleep. Kana now stepping forward. 3K getting lower. Kana going all the way, trying to lock up the but who's going to get it? No! In the end, it is Canyon. When it matters most, he will find the smite. But Gumayushi standing strong on the backside. It does not matter. In the face of the Elder, Damwon Kia will wipe T1 off the map.
They're going to TP top as well. They have the Elder Dragon. They have a wave. They have everything they need to go to the World Finals.
And damn old legends and old legacies. Goodbye, Faker. Goodbye, T1. Hello, Damwon and Showmaker. They will defend their title in the finals and look to go back to back.
Now, there was only one team left standing between Khan and the trophy he'd been seeking for 4 years. Edward Gaming.
And Ruler sees his kingdom fall to ashes. He's got no turrets left, he's got no life left, and he's got no road left to the World Championship. Viper puts in a couple of shots. BDD is going to die, and the Nexus falls, and EDG, the last of the LPL, are headed to their first World Final.
Welcome to Finals, EDG. What a performance here. 5 games for both of these semi-finals. And Damwon, the final boss, will await them there.
While Damwon were favorites from day one of Worlds, EDG's chances were a little less clear. While they had a strong performance in summer and they were China's #1 seed at the tournament, their inability to perform at Worlds was legendary. But EDG broke their curse and made it all the way to the finals. Still, the road there wasn't exactly clean, and pretty much everyone expected Damwon to win it all. It was all up to Khan now. This was going to be his last ever professional series, and if there was ever a time to go out in a blaze of glory, this was it.
And for a series that so many predicted was a 3-0, yes it might be, but it's not going to be for Damwon Kia. Edward Gaming absolutely wiping the floor with our former world champions. They make sure they finish the job before they finish off the Nexus. The Drake also in there. In goes JJ, but not quite able to get the work done that he wanted to. There's the Mimic Distortion, but no damage. Viper still able to take down Canyon, but is it actually going to work out? JJ flashing for his life, and Viper, high health bar, but he doesn't have any friends, and it's a double kill for Khan, who is getting his revenge right now. JJ, that was the wrong brush to face check, because Beryl could go down, but no, it's a triple kill for the Graves on the top side. The only one here that can try to defend. JJ up relatively soon, Mako as well. Viper also only 5 seconds, but the Nexus is exposed, and Damwon Kia will move to match point in this series. And EDG should be taking this game. In fact, Blandre, he's taking inhibitors himself.
Rumors of the LPL's demise have been greatly exaggerated at Worlds this year, my friends. EDG will just put a stomp down on game number 4. Push us to Silver Scrapes, push us to that game 5, Alice.
Now they both have a match point. We are going the whole distance.
The series was literally back and forth, and it all came down to game 5. Khan's last professional game ever. Could he finally win the trophy that had eluded him for so long?
They don't know where he is. Opportunity as Mako goes in, pops immediately like a balloon, but Canyon going to follow suit. Flandre gets exhausted, and Khan now trying to continue this fight. Some low health bars as the flash comes forward. Khan goes golden. Viper is still alive though, flashes in. Showmaker down to 200. He's a sitting duck, and it's a double kill for Scout. Now he's flashing forward, picking up all of the summoner spells, and it is good night for Ghost and an ace for EDG. In order to close this one out right here, there is one turret between EDG and history right now as Viper dashes forward. Showmaker goes golden, but it's not going to keep him alive. Mako is going to be the sacrificial lamb, but it's a double kill already for Blandre. Lightning rushing his way out of this one, and now the Nexus is exposed. Damwon Kia are limping, and EDG have the man advantage. The Nexus will go down, and against all odds, EDG will be your 2021 World Champions.
They've done it! They've actually done it! The LPL is back on top. Fedius, combo breaker on Damwon's attempt for the back-to-back titles.
Not every story has a scriptwriter, and not every career gets an ending that lives up to its legacy. But even though he didn't win, Khan's legacy remains intact.
굉장히 지나보면은 힘든 시기도 당연히 있었지만 좋은 팀원들과 함께해서 더 좋은 시간들이 많았다고 생각하고, 뭐 하나 이 자리를 빌어서 말씀드리고 싶은 거는, 어쨌든 안타깝게도 준우승을 하긴 했지만 어쨌든 준우승도 우승이기 때문에 좀 마지막 저 가는 길 다 웃으면서 보내줬으면 좋겠습니다.
In the end, the attitude that made him a fan favorite all those years ago shone through. Instead of dejected stares and mumbled apologies, Khan told his team to blame it all on him, to stay positive.
seeing how jovial he was, seeing how proud of his team he was, and the way that they navigated that press conference with like laughter and jokes and being able to take the mickey out of himself, as it were, with, you know, telling his teammates, just blame it on Top Gap, you know. And I think that really tells Khan's story almost completely.
You can argue that Khan is one of the best players to never win Worlds, but that doesn't feel like an appropriate legacy. See, Khan wasn't just a great player. He tried to bring fun and personality to a region that needed it.
하고 있으면 더 멋있었을 텐데 아쉽게 됐습니다.
And even when he fell short of his ultimate goal, he faced his tragedy with a smile. He reminded us that true greatness isn't measured in tournament wins. It comes from being remembered as someone truly special.
He's the Joker. He's the guy that likes to goof around. And we had, you know, Peanut be a little bit of that and have a bit of that sort of personality, but we've never had a player like Khan. And I don't know when we will again.
원숭아 밥 먹자.
이거 무슨 소리요? 뭔 소리 소리요?